I'm hiding this a little bit, but not in a negative way. I just like extremely.
That boy DJ.
Hey, what's up, YouTube, man? How y'all doing today? I'm your host, Justin Shepard, and we're here today with another episode of TalentedOnes. This episode is a little special. It's a little different. You know, a couple of episodes in the past, we had some artists. A couple of episodes in the past, we had some CEOs. A couple of episodes in the past, we had some fashion designers. But this time, you know, we got another fashion designer, CEO. But this man to the city of Houston right now is doing big things. You know, he has the clothing line. He doesn't just, run his own business. Has multiple businesses, had his own magazine, even has his own scholarship. And today we're about to talk to the man behind For the Leaux, Mr. Victor Madu. What's up, man? You doing good, man?
I'm doing well, man. I can't complain.
Alright, that's good. The first question I'm gonna ask you, since we both from Houston, Frenchies or Timmy Chance?
I'd have to go with Frenchies because I've only tried Timmy Chance once, and Frenchies didn't really sit too well. But yeah, I'd go with Frenchies.
So we can continue with the episode now that you said Frenchies. But now, on a serious matter, let's talk about you with For the Leaux. What inspired you to start your own clothing?
I would say being in high school, being around like the new fashion in Houston, because I'm actually from Atlanta. I moved to Houston in 8th grade. Just seeing people wear brands like Stussy was hot back then, the hundreds, Diamond Supply, and I would see everything and I realized like it was cool, it was good quality clothes, but by the time I got to college, it started dying out. And then I realized like, how can I make something that's not gonna die out? How can I make something that's timeless? Right. So I started going with like more simple designs. I wanted to create stuff for myself. Right. So I'll go to the mall and I would stop seeing things that I like. So, I mean, if I can make it, then people like it, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. But even behind just the clothes brand, what made you come up with the name For the Leaux?
That probably roots back to when I used to sell sneakers in high school. Like, that would be like the thing I would say to like seal the deal.
So
like I'd be
For
like,
the Leaux.
yeah, I got it for the Leaux. And then
I got the deal For the Leaux. Hey man, look, y'all got these Jordans. Yeah. I know, look, you see what they are in the store, but I got him For the Leaux.
Yeah, it was more so like the deal.
I feel you on that. Big thing I really wanted to ask you. We're gonna get back to the clothes in a second, but just off the top of my head, even with the intro, I'm saying you started a scholarship fund, back at your old high school, right?
Yeah.
Back at your old high school. How big is that? How big are you on like giving back to the community?
I feel like giving back to the community is important because it's a lot of kids that want to do what I'm doing, or they want to do something like the mechanical engineering field, they want to go to the medical field, but they don't have like the funding and the support from their parents because it's like something's always going on back at home. You know, we can both relate to that. There's a lot of broke college students out there, so I guess with the way I got through, I felt like it was important to give back to the community that kind of brought me out here because I have a lot of people like me who support my brand. So I guess it was only right to go back and have an academic, and not only academic, but also create a scholarship for the kids who maybe want to venture into like photography, and stuff like that, and also be the book.
Yeah, and that's like a beautiful thing. And I saw that, of course I've been knowing you through the clothing brand, but then when I saw like you get back to the community, I was like, man, this guy's really doing something for like the city, which is like a major thing. At first I had to get that off my chest, just say giving you your accolades first of all about just even doing that. Now we're going back to the clothes. The designs are crazy. You got jackets, you got shirts, you got hats, so you got beanies like you got on right now. I'm waiting for some shoes eventually. Some shoes eventually. Who in fashion wise is like your big inspiration?
That's a good one. Because I get inspiration from a lot of places. I really like Polo Ralph Lauren. They have a lot of simple designs, but at the same time it's high fashion and it's also affordable. So that's what I kind of model my brand after, but I want it to be more streetwear, mixed with high fashion, and also be affordable at the same time. It's hard to get that triple threat combination, so that's what I aim to achieve.
That's true, because everything can be cheap, cause I know it costs for you to make the clothes, and businessmen, I completely understand that. Big thing that I know people want to know, I want to know, I think everyone who's going to watch this interview wants to know is, it's the end of 2018. Right now we're like the end of Thanksgiving break. What do you have coming up for 2019? What does For the Leaux Cause you've almost, for me, it's like, okay, he's done this. He's done the hoodies, he's done the jackets, I've seen the sweater, a cardigan. You know, I've seen so many different type of clothing that you have. I'm saying, what can this man do next that hasn't been seen yet? So, what's 2019 looking like?
That's a good question. My first release in 2019 is actually the first hour of 2019. So, hitting the ground running January 1st at midnight. I'm gonna have a big release. It's mostly gonna be like comfortable streetwear, and I'm gonna go into my high fashion line, and that's gonna be to be decided as far as any details go today.
All right, so the next question I'm gonna ask you is a question that I ask everybody that comes on TalentedOnes. Is basically, you know, well, let me set it up right. You're at a point in your career where it's like you've made it to a certain point. You might not have, because I don't know what your goals are in your head, but you've made it to a certain point. Like you might not have made it, I guess, in your mind, but you've made it to, you know, out on the ground surface with your business, you know, especially, you know, these 2 years, I've seen you constantly progress. But a question that I ask everybody is, you know, whether they prefer the journey or the destination. And for you, I feel like, you know, you have like, I don't know what your destination is now, but I know you've reached certain destinations in career. I know one goal you told me that you reached is you sold clothes in all 50 states, which is amazing. I don't know how you got to Alaska, but I mean.
They came off pretty early, actually.
Really? Yeah. It's probably for the hoodies, you know it's cold. But you know, so that's my question to you. You know, what's your take on that?
I would set it up like this and say that I feel like every day is a journey, and at the end of the day, it's my ultimate destination. Just make it through each day, and then stack the days on top of each other, and it's gonna eventually show progress. So, putting a destination to work for, I feel like it makes it a lot harder to work every day. I'd rather just take every day as a journey, and whether I reach an accolade or an achievement, I wouldn't call it a destination. I would just call it like putting gas in the car and keep going. So, just things like that. So I appreciate the journey more than the destination.
So now I need to expect the mixtape after that bar you just dropped. So that's all I'm hearing right now. That's all I'm hearing. Yeah, that's a nice answer. That's a really nice answer. Yeah, man. So, like I said, we talked about, you know, what to expect in 2019. You know, you kind of gave me a secret, but you gave us some answers at the same time. You know, we got the, you know, what the man behind the clothes thinks, you know, about your journey, your destination. Just how you think your impact will be in the future, I guess, towards the city of Houston. Well, what do you, my bad, let me not jump the gun. What do you want it to be to like the city of Houston, you know? Or, you know, because you originally said that you're from Atlanta, just maybe just your impact in general.
Okay.
What do you want your impact to be on the people? That's what I like that a little bit.
Well, as far as impact on the people, I want everybody to know that I'm really like appreciative of everything that has happened so far, because I'm not the one buying all the clothes. Obviously, I can't buy all the clothes. So everybody that supports me, whether you're in Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, wherever you are, I want to make sure that I go through each community that I've touched, like personally, and give back, like whether it be like school supplies, tour drives during the Christmas, like just things like that. So small things. Make sure I travel a lot. Make sure I go like talk to people who need to talk to. Me and my boys, we actually started a business called Brand New Market, and it's basically a small business incubator. So there's a lot of people who have ideas, but just not everybody knows where to go. They don't know how to exactly start a business. So what we do is we host at businesses, and we have like in-house graphic designers, web designers, and everything to basically bring their visions to life. So I feel like everybody who wants to be creative in that sense can just come to us, and we can really help the business grow. So that's important to me as far as giving back to the community.
That's a good answer. And I think with that answer, I think that was the last question I have for you, man. I appreciate all the info that you're giving me. Last thing I'm gonna say is, you know, give people your social media, where to find you, where to find your clothes. Besides finding them on everyone that's walking around, you know.
Yeah. Social media is Twitter is GOAT_BICC. That'd be Go Vic, and then I'm not on Instagram, but Moreno Market. Follow us MORENO Market, and that's pretty much it.
All right, well, you shout yours out, let me shout mine out. Follow at TalentedOnes at Talented_ones on Twitter, and on Instagram at _TalentedOnes_. And then follow my personal page at King_JChef on Twitter and on Instagram. They're both the same. And on that note, man, you know, from a real Houston man to another real Houston man. I appreciate you. You keep doing what you're doing in the city. Keep giving back and just keep progressing. And stay tuned for another episode of TalentedOnes coming soon. Stay tuned for this. Stay tuned for the vlog and the behind the scenes. And we out. Appreciate y'all.